A scenario for our project could be Taylor eating a pineapple. The pineapple represents photosynthesis, and her body represents cellular respirations. These are the processes things go through to produce energy.
Way to school, I do's me. I hopped out the drop, grabbed my juicy. I hop, skipped, and jumped past them hoopies. But wait, I forgot to grab my loose leaf.
The sun strikes the chlorophyll in the leaf. After the sunlight hits the chlorophyll, the electrons get excited and jump out of the leaf.
I'm so excited! Now the electrons go to the ETC. Yeah, I'm so excited. The ETC.
Welcome to the ETC. You may enter. Now we're ATP. The sunlight also strikes H2O, splitting it apart.
Photolysis. Hey H2O. Hey oxygen. I'm gonna go now. Alright, see you later.
The electrons leave the water and go back to the chlorophyll to replace the jumpers. So I'm a replacement?
The electron and the hydrogen ion go on the NADP bus to go to the Calvin cycle. Here's the bus driver. I'll turn the music on.
At the beginning of the Calvin cycle, there are 6 carbon atoms. Oh my god, we're so unstable. The H2O runs through the carbon atoms to split them into 2 3-PGAs. Red Rover, we want H2O to come over. Taylor, stop.
Now the NADPH lets off the hydrogen ion and the electrons.
Next stop, Calvin cycle.
Do you remember this?
Take a look.
Like we said before, the Calvin cycle starts with a 6-carbon chain molecule. In the presence of water, it makes 2 3-PGAs.
After the NADP gives off hydrogen and electrons, it goes back to the Calvin cycle.
Energy from the ADP leaves and joins to 3-PGA to make 2G3P. One of those goes off to make glucose and another goes off to make RUBP.
This 5-carbon chain combines with 1 CO2 to restart the cycle.
Presenting Carolyn's Cooking Show! Woo!
Thank you, everyone, for coming. You're such a great audience. Now, today, we are going to make 38 ATP. I know it's a lot, but it's so good. Alright, so first we're going to start off with a glucose. A glucose is made of 6 carbon molecules. First, we got to add 2 ATPs. 1 ATP, 2 ATP. Now, be careful of knife at home. We're going to cut it in half. Split. Now we make 2 pyruvic acid. Think of it. So good. Good. So good.
Smells delicious.
Alright. Now, with this 1 pyruvic acid, we're going to add an enzyme. Once the enzyme is added, you're going to take this and you're going to put it in the oven.
That's so not
20 minutes later, what we did make is now acetyl-CoA. Now, what you have to do is let out all the carbon dioxide, because that's just waste. Alright, make sure all the CO2 is out, and we're good. Bam! Next step. But we'll do that when we come back. Alright guys, enjoy these commercials.
Being a heterotroph, have you ever just wanted to bump out to Kesha using all of your ATP up?
Well, now you can with the Kesha Listener 3000.
This new music player includes all of the cool Kesha hits, like Backstabber, Dinosaur, and TikTok.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Got my glasses on out the door. I'm glad I'm already here. And now the don't stop, make it pop. DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'll fight till we see the buzz.
The Kesha Maker includes all of her brand new hits, and when you call within the next 30 seconds, you'll receive a free coloring book with your prepaid purchase. So for just 3 easy payments of $19.95, you'll receive the Kesha Maker, her new album, and a free coloring book. This is a limited time offer, so get your Kesha Maker for your loved ones for this year's holidays.
Just like the world is art.
Are you tired of all those heterotrophs eating the autotrophs out of your garden? Well, never fear. Pest Be Gone is here. Just spray this and all your heterotroph problems will be gone. Pest Be Gone really works.
And welcome back. I hope you guys just had a good commercial break. Now, we're going to go to step 3 of our little cooking today. And we just made acetyl-CoA. And we know that it gave off some, carbon dioxide, because that was waste, but it also is going to give off some hydrogen ions and some electrons.
Now.
Can I have a student audience member? How about you? Now, you're going to take the last thing we make out of the acetyl-CoA, and you're going to use these to get that out. It's alright.
Give it another try.
You can do it. You can do it. There you go. Awesome. You guys know what this is?
ATP!
This is just 1 ATP. And we also produced 2 more ATP when we poured it onto the glucose. So we just made 1 ATP like you guys just said. Now, remember back to when we split the glucose and we added 2 ATP? Well, here they are. So we have 3 ATP. But then you're doing the cycle another time with the other 3 pyruvic acids. So you produce another ATP from the acetyl-CoA. All together now, we have 4 ATP and only 34 more to go. So the acetyl-CoA gave off some hydrogen ions and some electrons. Now we have 2 of each because from the pyruvic acids we made 2. So we take the 2 hydrogen ions, we add some oxygen, and it will now make H2O, because it's H2. And one of the products is water. The other product now, 38 ATP! Woo! Let's count them. 1 ATP, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Woo! Thank you for coming to Carolyn's Cooking Show. You can find this recipe online at carolyncooking.com and have a good one.
So, how did you guys relate Taylor eating a pineapple to photosynthesis? Because during photosynthesis light reactions, a photon hits the leaf, exciting the electrons, and at the same time photolysis occurs in H2O molecules. The excited electrons go to the ETC, and hydrogen ions and electrons board the NADP to head to the Calvin cycle, and the oxygen is dumped out of the stoma. So the pineapple the sunlight grows the pineapple, and the pineapple goes through photosynthesis through these light reactions. Now how does this happen in dark reactions or the Calvin cycle?
Well, in these dark reactions, the CO2 enters through the stoma and it goes into the stroma. And the carbon molecules form an unstable 6-carbon chain which is soon broken by water into two 3-carbon molecules called 3-PGA. The NADPH drops off electrons and hydrogen ions, which now enter the cycle. Energy is combined with the 3-carbon molecule, which forms ribulose biphosphate and glucose. This cycle repeats over and over again.
So I understand how photosynthesis is used for the pineapple, but how does this affect Taylor's body in cellular respiration?
In cellular respiration, food is broken down and energy is released. The first step is glycolysis, which takes place in the cytoplasm. Glucose is split into pyruvic acid. 2 ATP are gained. The next step is the chaining of pyruvic acids. Pyruvic acid crosses into the mitochondria where an enzyme splits it, forming acetyl-CoA. In the third step, the Krebs cycle, acetyl-CoA enters the cycle. After a series of reactions, CO2 is released and 1 ATP is produced. The cycle runs twice, making a total of 2 ATP. Then, for the final step, FAD and NAD bring hydrogen ions and electrons to the ETC. The electrons donate energy, forming 34 ATP.
Oh, so overall we can say
The sun is the overall source of energy for our world.
yay!